is a Bramble Jam podcast.
DCOM Descendants.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to DCOM
Descendants.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. It's great to be here today.
On DCOM Descendants.
Yeah, it's a very simple show. The three of us are watching DCOMs, Disney Channel original movies from start to present.
Stem to stern.
And we're in 2014. I believe this is our final 2014 movie,
Okay.
I think. So, we're just breezing right by.
Breezing right by.
It is our final 2014.
Okay.
Dan, do we got any new reviews?
Sure don't, Bran. 197, still stuck there.
I can't believe, and we'll get to the DCOM Daily Minute right now. I can't believe that Hillary Duff is doing live music again.
Mm-hmm. Her tour started this week.
She's releasing new music. She's going on tour. She's singing What Dreams Are Made Of for the first time ever, and that's not getting us to 300. I can't believe it's happening in real time.
I knew all that for sure. I know that song.
Her tour kicked off in London.
Well, yeah, I was there.
You were?
What?
I know. I went. I have a private jet. I'm independently wealthy. I didn't tell you guys because I don't want to share any of it.
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah, I'm a billionaire.
So
Pretty exciting stuff, though.
that Apple Watch expose was right.
Yeah. You guys did an expose?
Yeah, we did.
You did a full...
You don't remember the Apple Watch debacle?
I remember
For those
the
of
Apple
you that
Watch
don't
debacle.
remember, Dan gave sent his kid to school
K5, I believe,
Valentine's
or first grade,
Valentine's Day, and every kid got a smartwatch.
It's just not true. They got a smartwatch Valentine. It's not a
Right,
real
that's
There
what
was
we just
no
said.
electronics.
That's what we just said.
There were no electronics involved. Nothing was. There was no
We
lights.
don't know. All we heard
I
was
think that
smartwatch
this-
Valentine.
Yeah.
I think you.
All my money went to the private jet to see old H. Duff in London.
That's right. Hey now. That is what dreams are made of.
Yeah. And she looked great. She sounded great.
Looked amazing. Said voice like an angel.
She brought people
Unbelievable.
up on stage to do the iconic With Love choreography.
Yep.
Okay. Can you shove it?
Iconic.
So we're about to head into 2015,
Yeah.
which has some doozies. We're going back to Teen Beach for the second one. We're starting our journey through Descendants.
Yep.
So
All right.
We'll finally know what that part of the name of the show is
We'll
about.
finally understand it.
Which is nice. Where did we land, gang, on Tangled Before Ever After? Did we land on skipping that?
I think we landed on skipping
Skip
that.
it.
Yes. Okay.
Just skip
great.
it.
All right. Which means we only have one 2017 movie, which is crazy.
Descendants 2. The
Descendants
Return
2.
of China.
Yeah. This is
Shout
gonna.
out.
It's not Descendants 2
Racist.
Return of China. It's just China who is in this movie.
Yes.
She comes back in
Her
Descendants 2.
name is China.
Is she in Descendants single?
No.
Uno?
She's
No.
in 2 and 3, though, right?
Yeah. Okay, great. I'm
And
excited.
she has my favorite song in all the Descendants.
Well, I'm excited about Teen
And I
Beach.
will sing it when we watch it, and I apologize.
Well, that's okay.
You're not sorry.
I apologize to you.
I
I'm
got
not
you.
sorry I'm
Yeah.
going to sing it. I apologize to you for having to watch my performance of that masterpiece.
I'm excited to journey into the Descendants.
Got
I've
Kenny
heard a lot.
Ortega back as a choreographer.
Also, DCOM
Bob.
Daily Minutes, celebrating
did
the
that.
20-year anniversary of High School Musical. Kenny Ortega has been doing the rounds, doing some interviews. Maybe we could get him for this
Was
show.
he on Coach Bolton's podcast?
I don't know if he was on Coach Bolton's podcast. That's a great question. I know he was on Good Morning America, who hasn't been.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Coach Bolton's podcast, on the other hand.
And people just put out
Hey, we love Coach Bolton.
people put out a
out.
thing about 20 years.
Bart
and
Johnson.
They interviewed.
Maybe we could get Bart on
Efron
our
gives
podcast.
a quote. Efron gives a quote. Hudgens gives a quote. Ortega gives a quote. Everybody's celebrating 20 years of High School Musical. So you should celebrate by going back and listening to our DCOM.
Or maybe
Descendants episode.
eating something delicious, Brian.
It's time for Delish. It's where we dive deep into the
Erin
life of.
does the homework. She brings us a
Yeah,
dish.
so we're talking about how to build a better boy today. You might be thinking to yourself, well, if I was going to watch this movie and I was going to like eat something or drink something while watching it, what would that be? Aaron, I know you've done the research. You've spent a lot of time on this.
I did.
What do we got today?
Well, I think the delish for this episode is very obvious. The title is How to Build a Better Boy. It takes place in DC. The themes are very heavily military. So obviously we're going to go to Paris, France and eat some grapes.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Because the secret other theme of this movie was that everyone in DC loves Paris.
That's right. It's a big Paris theme.
Paris. Eiffel Towers everywhere in DC. We have a dance at the end. Spoiler alert. There is a cheese and crepe station. And that just sounds like my dream.
Good combo.
Yeah. I would ignore the rest of that dance and I would just be posted at that station.
Yeah.
And I would have missed everything that happened at the dance, so that's on me.
Rocket into outer space.
Which we'll get to.
Yeah.
But I would have been so happy. I did, if you're ever in Greenville, South Carolina, there is a beautiful establishment that I work at called the Cook Station that offers cooking classes. And we are starting to offer crepe classes. So I did sign up for one, and I will be learning how to make
a couple
crepes.
of crepe places in Greenville.
I know, but I want to I want to know how to make it myself.
Yeah. That's
So
fair.
I don't have to rely on whether or not the crepe place is good or if it's going to... I feel like every time I fall in love with a crepe place, they close down a couple years later because...
I mean, the Exchange out in Simpsonville has been doing it for a decade now.
Okay, great.
They do great stuff.
Tandem
Okay.
Creperie and Travelers
Yeah,
Rest.
that's true.
And I believe there's a place called the Creperie or something like that on Main Street.
I think that closed down.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah.
I might be wrong.
Oh, was it
It's
the...
an old world something.
Yeah, if
too.
you want to get a good crepe, you
There
gotta go
was
to
a place on
Travelers
Main Street
Rest.
that had crepes, but that shut down last year. Now it's White Duck. Tacos.
Yes,
Cool.
that's right.
There might be
There's
another place,
Another
but
White Duck taco.
well, it's the one from Hampton
Hampton.
Station.
Okay.
Moved to Main
All right.
Street.
Everybody moved.
Great.
Getting out of-
Everyone left Hampton Station.
Everybody left. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to break this movie down. So coming back for that, it's going to be a lot of fun here on
DCOM
Descendants.
It's the best one. It's the best one yet.
And when is that episode coming out? Will we rank them?
It's a bonus track. You got to go to the DCOM Descendants Patreon for that.
And it's just an
We
hour
rank
of us
all
saying
of the
DCOM
we listen.
That's
We're
right.
like, that's a 84 out of 100.
This movie we're talking about today is How to Build a Better Boy. Once again, dropping on the Watch Disney Channel app on August 11th, and then going on the Disney
They were ahead of
Channel
the game, man.
August 15th. And other fun facts about this: Ariana Grande's music video "Break Free" also aired on Disney Channel during the movie. Man, what a day that was!
What
huh?
a day.
Wow.
And then there were also new episodes of Dog with a Blog and Girl Meets World following this movie.
Man.
Disney Channel Netherlands and Flanders.
I don't love that Girl Meets World was that long ago.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
That
Pretty
was-
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
What a world we
Over
live
a
in.
decade, guys. It's over a decade since
Back
Girl Meets
when,
World.
back
But
when.
that's so weird because like Boy Meets World was only on the air a decade ago. So like,
It's weird they were on the same time.
that's so weird.
Somebody's time traveling.
So, I'm 25. I
Yeah,
don't know what you want.
pretty
from me.
crazy. That's pretty crazy. Back when Ben Savage was still friends with the cast. That's sad.
When you were 25, the show was already off the air.
Can you leave me alone?
Also, for those of you
How
keeping
old do you think I am, Dan?
for those of you keeping track at home, Disney Channel Netherlands and Flanders aired this movie a little bit later, September 6th.
They're already doing the Flemish are doing their own thing.
Yeah,
you know what
they
I mean?
sure are. They sure are. All right, and here's other information. Jason Mayland wrote this movie. It was directed by Paul Hone, and I believe, if I'm correct, Paul's going to direct every DCOM from here on out. It is starring China Ann McClain, Kelly Berglund, Marshall Williams, and
Nobody
a
else.
young, what's his name? Noah
Centineo?
Centineo.
Nope, don't do that.
The movie kicks off with it's a full action scene. Apparently, there was a $3 billion weapon stolen from the U.S. government, and they want it back. And who stole this weapon? You know who?
Teenage
Two
girls.
teenage girls.
Yeah, it's always the teenage girls.
They're always
Nerds.
stealing the tech. Let's find out how we got there, though. Okay. May and Gabby are.
I mean, what I learned last week was that teenage boys are too busy not showering.
That's right.
That is
Yeah, they
true.
just have a
to
stink
steal tech.
club.
Yeah.
They have a stink
So
club.
that's what I learned is
Yeah,
that
let's
they're
see.
either not showering or they're pumping iron shirtless in the parking
Let's
lot.
see who cannot shower
So-
the longest.
Yeah, so obviously the girls are
It's a
stealing
stink
tech.
club. May and Gabby are smart, smarty pants, and BFFs. They are, I would say, they're just your average teenage girls. Also happen to be geniuses. May has a crush on a jock boy, Jaden.
Jock boy.
We call him
Jock boy Jaden is what we call him.
Jock boy Jaden, whom she is tutoring. I was tutored, and so I know when to use whom. He
Nailed it.
texts her asking to meet, and she thinks
Is that how you met your wife? Was she your tutor?
yes.
And then you asked her to the homecoming dance?
Whom, yes.
Nailed it.
He texts her and asks to meet privately about something, and she thinks that he is going to ask her to the homecoming dance. When she shows up for said meeting, she is publicly shamed by Nevaeh, who is the
And
meanest,
the rest of the student body.
who is the meanest person in the world. And this school has a way about it, which is whenever somebody is doing something,
Doesn't matter what they're
doesn't
doing.
matter if it's a private conversation or otherwise, they will
Circle up.
form a circle and listen in and chime in with cheers,
Yep.
boos, etc.
Commentary.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's also not necessarily specific to just the school. What I've learned from this movie is that all of DC loves any excuse to circle up.
Yeah, they circle up. Big, they love it. They love it. Nevaeh, very mean. Also is apparently dating Jaden, has been for 17
days.
17 days.
days.
It's been a wonderful 17
Days.
Yeah, and she's
Days.
like, he would not.
Days.
He would never.
days.
He would never be into you. You're so stupid, and everybody's like, "Yeah, you suck." And it's like, what the
Glad I
heck?
came to this.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I woke up this morning really hoping I could boo an innocent bystander. I'm
suck.
so happy I get to do
We're
that.
gonna skip class for this.
find love. And May is like, "Well, joke's on you, because I have already found love.
Yeah.
I have a boyfriend, from Alaska."
Yeah.
And so,
Do you think she said Alaska because they couldn't say he's a Canadian boyfriend because they're filming in Canada?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because
They,
I feel
Yes,
like
you
it
could've
used
said
to be
Canada.
like, oh, he lives in Canada, and that
That's
was
right.
the joke. But she whipped out Alaska, and I was like,
In DC, Canada would have been really safe. I
Yeah.
mean, what are we doing?
yeah.
or was it that he just like had to be American?
Yeah, we don't want red-blooded American. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like,
Your boyfriend has free healthcare? That's dumb.
yeah, it's so stupid. What a sissy.
So-
free health care. How can he possibly provide for you?
Can't. So,
They pay a living wage and give free healthcare?
Yeah.
Dumb.
She's not gonna be able to hunt.
I think they can still hunt.
No.
Well, they have like gun laws.
Yeah. Canadians don't own
Yeah, but
more guns than the United States. Oh, they do? Wow. Unbelievable.
So, back to what we were talking about here.
Which was what?
Building a better boy.
Not a better boy.
Gabby, best friend of the year,
I mean,
is
I don't know why
like,
we're getting back to. Dan and I are on
We
topic.
were on it.
it's like, let's figure out a way to maybe should we like create a social media page or something for this boy? Like really make this thing? And she's like, no, that's silly. But Gabby's like, well, we could hack into your dad's.
Military program.
Your
Well,
dad makes video
servers.
games,
Makes
and
video
so
games.
we could just take some graphics and build
So what they
an
said
online
they're
profile.
doing is above board hacking. Like it's like we'll just have some fun with this. But it turns out Dad doesn't make video games.
That's right.
He's working on a super weapon to control the planet.
That's exactly
And
right.
I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like a simple conversation with your children.
Well, no. And so they're like putting in all the information about like this boy, what would make a better boy.
They're trying to build a better boy.
And to build it out as like the computer program, but what they don't know is that they're actually
Building a boy.
building a boy. There's a robot, and it's like injecting him with like serum based off of what they are wanting this boy to be.
I wish that he would always know the right thing to say.
Yeah,
And that apparently is something you can codify into a machine.
yeah. They have it's red juice.
If
They put
somebody
this red
always
juice
knows
into
the right thing to say, how do you ever know when they're telling the truth?
It's so true.
Well, he's a robot that you created, so you
That's
he
a
don't.
lie?
terrible thing to ask for.
Can he lie?
You don't want someone who always knows the thing that they think they need to say. That's awful. You want some.
Well, he knows the right thing to say, but it also has to
You're
be the
getting
truth.
ahead of the message of this movie.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So they like.
We're not supposed to know that we don't want a better boy yet.
Yeah. So the computer program, the video game throws up like this avatar of what this boy would look like. She like reaches her hand out and then it zaps.
Wow.
And they're like, okay.
That was cool.
That was
dreamy.
cool. Yeah, very neat. The next morning,
That was for funsies. Let's go to sleep now.
they go downstairs and they discover that the dad's like has a server room and it's all just exploded. And so her brother Bart is like, I'll stay back and work on this, basically.
Yeah, I'll skip school for a day and rebuild all of these circuit boards.
Yeah.
What a guy.
You know,
Shout out Bart.
Bart's
Star of this movie.
Bart's a dude.
Star of this movie.
Bart's a dude. Bart's a good guy.
His first scene with the taxi cab, I was like, I want no more of Bart. And then by his second scene, because in the first when he comes with the taxi and like, look at this car I just bought, I didn't know how they were gonna use Bart. I was like, is he just purely like dumb gags?
Purely for goofs.
And he's not. He's for
not
like
purely,
actual funny gags. Like so,
not purely for goofs.
No,
although
but
he does goof.
his second scene, he came in and I said, all right, I'm back on board.
May and Gabby are at school, and Albert, he shows up in a in a fancy car with the license plate Meowsers.
Heck yeah.
And he walks out, and everybody once again. Well, they're already
circled up. Well, because the popular girl Nevaeh, she runs up to them and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you guys built a fake profile."
Yes.
Albert friend requested me, and of course the girls have no clue what they didn't do that, so they're like, he did what now?
Yeah, it is worrisome.
And
Nevaeh
Nevaeh is just
that.
like, don't lie, you made this profile. And the girls are like, oh.
Yeah.
And then Albert shows up and nobody in the school, because they're all outside circled up around the girls to make fun of them.
Of course.
Nobody knows what to do with what they think is,
Right.
flesh Albert.
So Albert is hot. And
Meowsers.
really good at everything. He can speed read and learn. He can throw a football really fast. And also, he is a better boy. He's all in on May.
He saves frogs from being dissected.
He's just the best. He's the best boy. But he's there for May. His
mission is May.
Is May, which causes Gabby to start feeling. Gabby starts feeling a little bit left out here.
I think that was the original name of this movie. Just kidding.
Should have been.
It was.
I don't know. Mission Perfect Kiss and How to Build a Better Boy, both in the same category.
Operation Pucker Up.
Yeah. Operation Pucker.
Pick your favorite.
That should have been the time. Bart has stayed back. He's fixing the computer, and in doing so, he finds out that they've hacked into the Pentagon.
That dad is not video game developer.
Right. So naturally, he calls Gabby, his sister's best friend,
in a great scene of him freaking out.
And it's like, you got to come here. You got to find. Like, I can't tell you. And like, so she shows up. They find out basically that this is not video games. This is a real thing, and that they have now stolen tech from the Pentagon,
and people are after them.
Yes. While this is happening, the military has now learned that their prototype is missing, and they're starting to freak out. They're starting to try to figure out what's going on. Albert asks, they go for like a walk in the park or whatever, and he asked May to homecoming, and this is when Gabby was still there, and Gabby was like, I want to talk to you about how I'm feeling left out. But then Albert sings a song, a Selena Gomez song, and that leaves May with no choice but to say yes. And so she's going to homecoming.
Hey,
it's amazing. So there's also the Russian mob in this movie.
No, of course there is.
And they don't get introduced until 45 minutes into this
That's
movie.
correct.
Yeah, it's halfway through.
And they don't really matter
at all
that much.
No.
Shot all their scenes in a van.
Yeah. Black Sigma.
They have like one scene not in a van.
The Black Sigma is their name.
Yeah.
Which is fun. And they are already hip to knowing about that this weapon was being developed somehow. And so they are trying to find the better boy that is out there. During the homecoming game, football game, Gabby is now she's trying to tell May about what's going on with Albert, but Albert's going to play football. So like, don't talk to me.
Somebody gets injured.
Yeah.
Albert is in the stands watching the game. And in a move that the other team for sure is not going to challenge, they pull him from the crowd to hop on the roster and play.
It's totally above board.
You can do that.
It's above board.
There's nothing in the rule book against it about a dog playing basketball.
And Albert, just so we all are on the same page here, is in the stands watching the game. When he finds out he's going to go in, he just rips his shirt off in the stands and is like, all right, here I go.
There
you go.
You know, good for all of us.
Yeah.
Albert goes and he plays real well and ends up helping the team come back and win the game. They then everybody's crowds around him, circles up.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
throws them up on, Rudy style. We love him, Rudy.
Yeah, they
Rudy.
lift him up.
And then the Black Sigma presses a button which causes this electromagnetic pulse thing that
it blows out all the stadium lights.
and Albert dies.
He looks like he's having a stroke.
Yeah, he's not doing well. That's it.
And
with Black Sigma.
nobody holding him notices anything.
Nah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's
Just
fine.
perfectly normal.
Just give him water.
Yeah.
He's dehydrated.
Yeah, probably. Well, he didn't know he was going to play, so he didn't extra hydrate.
Yeah, the military shows up and captures Black Sigma, and that's it for them. We will not see them again.
They take Albert and they take Black Sigma, and we don't hear about Black Sigma.
We
again.
we don't care about them.
So I'm sure the Pentagon is treating them well.
Yes. So it's at this point that
all of their rights
all
are
of the
being
rights that they would get.
They have lawyers.
Yes. So May and Gabby kind of run away because now the military's here. We got to get out of here. And now we're back to the beginning of the movie.
Dad threatens to not let her go to homecoming.
Yeah, and that's all she needed.
That's what gets her to surrender.
Yeah, that's all she needed.
Dad?
Class.
But I have a date.
Yeah.
This is my moment.
With a robot boy.
Yeah, who I don't
boy.
know if he's still alive at this moment.
I know you took him. Can I have him back?
Can I have him back? So
better boy.
they are pulled into.
I built him. I own him.
That's right.
They're pulled
is
into Pentagon. They're pulled into Pentagon.
They're pulled into Pentagon, yes.
And are basically like, we're going to let you go, but you have to
pinky swear. You can't talk about
You
Yeah.
can't talk about this.
Don't even pinky swear. Just give me
a
your
nod.
word.
Just
be
tell
like,
me.
The stare and nod. That I think we're all on the
And
same
we'll
page.
trust you.
Yes.
That's right. May's mad about this, but she still is holding out hope that she will have a date for
She'll have her
homecoming.
perfect homecoming.
That's exactly right. He does end up showing up to homecoming, and
Her dad
somehow,
drops her
some way.
off, and then he pulls up in a limo.
yes,
And the army's all in on it.
the
They are
army.
now-
Yes,
Well, they're not in on it. They he somehow escaped because they all
Yeah,
show up. They're
they
like,
didn't
where'd he
explain
go?
that.
We need him back.
yes,
Yeah.
but now that he's
It's
in
a little
there,
hazy, but yeah.
and the dad is like, you can't go in there.
Uh-huh.
He is on a mission. That mission
and
is
Perfect
first it's a whole thing of the dad finally is like when Albert shows up and walks May in, the dad is like, my daughter deserves this one night. Like, look at her, she's so happy, it's her homecoming. And so he's like, hey, you guys can't just storm in there and take him by force.
Can't
This
just
is my
storm the
my daughter's
Never
dance.
seen a more impassioned father adamant that his daughter kiss a robot.
Yes.
Ever.
And then
It
it's
is
like, hey,
impressive.
I've got this idea. He is a super soldier who has a mission, and once he completes his mission, he'll surrender himself willingly, and we don't have to make a big scene.
It's all good.
And so then the general is like, sure. So Operation Perfect Kiss, got it. So they just
Operation Pucker Out.
Pucker
well,
up, yes.
the dad's like, his mission is Perfect Kiss, and then the one female soldier is like, Operation Pucker Up, and
course.
we
Yeah.
hate that feminism everywhere.
But this dad is like
Is super invested
hell
in
bent on his daughter kissing
getting
a
her
robot.
first kiss from a robot.
It's crazy.
And I gotta be honest, I don't know how he got there. I don't know how he got the kiss.
They could see in the.
It's a part of the.
His
it's in his mission
like,
log thing
yeah.
or whatever. It says mission
Great.
perfect kiss. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for.
This robot's gonna kiss my daughter. Damn it.
right. And so the military is now gonna try to orchestrate everything to go perfectly,
Yeah, so
including
they send
like,
their soldiers in there.
yeah, May
This is
wins
why it's important we give a
homecoming.
lot of money to the military. Guys.
That's right. May wins homecoming
Making
because
homecoming
they
dreams come true.
they stuff the ballot box.
You got it.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
They've
you
got
know,
mood lighting,
Yeah.
spotlights, flower
is-
petals, dancing on the breeze that they, brought fans in for.
yeah. And May and Albert are dancing. The moment is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
He leans in to, finish his
Kiss.
mission and kiss her.
And then they
she-
sit there for a minute.
A minute or two,
and
she's
she
like, no.
says no.
I can't do this.
This is not what I want. I want a real boy.
Military devastated. They are
Yeah.
they are in
Devastated.
pieces.
General, not going to come back from
That's
this.
right.
That's right. And then she says the magic words, which is just self-destruct.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't want to, but
Yeah.
Albert's like, you know what you need to do.
Because somebody could say, imagine if somebody said that by accident.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough.
And he shoots up like a rocket in space, and everybody buys that the principal bought special effects.
That's exactly
and
right.
Bart's just like, woo!
Honestly, it's risky though to say self-destruct to a robot in a room full of other people. Like if his self-destruct was just to explode,
Yeah, horrible.
horrible for everybody. But
Did
luckily,
May know that his self-destruct was rocket into space?
apparently she did. She felt fine about it. So
Cool.
good. That's good. And that's nice. Bye bye, special boy. And
Bye-bye, special boy.
And then our guy Jaden shows up and is like, "Hey, I'm not with Nevaeh anymore."
He gave a whole speech to her friend and her brother about like, you know, I'm so happy she's happy. I wanted to bring her to the dance. Like I always recognized how cool and pretty she was. I just didn't have the guts. And that's when Gabby realizes that she was wrong. And because she was like, Jaden would never be into May, and it turns out Jaden was into May.
That's exactly right. And asks her to dance, and she's like, "Right now, I'm having friend time."
Yeah, I need to make it up. You
That's
know,
right.
And Jaden's just the coolest guy ever. He's like, yeah, for sure.
It's important.
Right on.
It's important to have friends.
That's right.
And friend
Yeah,
time.
And they
I
don't
get that.
kiss. They don't kiss.
They don't
Yeah,
kiss
there's no
in this
perfect
movie.
kiss.
No perfect kiss.
Man.
And then Gabby tells May that she's now dating Bart,
Yep.
and which is wonderful because they're
Yep.
the
I mean,
best
they
part.
belong together.
They're the
Yeah,
best part
they
of
do.
this movie.
Well, from the very first scene, you knew Bart had a crush on Gabby, and I just love that it came together in the end.
There you go.
It was
Gabby-
wonderful.
Gabby realized that this weird boy with taxi cab is actually really
Weird boy
funny
with
and
text
smart.
him. And that was How to Build a Better Boy.
Yay.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to break this movie down some more, share our thoughts here on
DCOM
Descendants. Stupid fade.
Stupid fade. Said it for years.
Hi, everybody. Welcome
we
back.
heard how stupid that was.
That was so dumb. Dumb
Welcome
as fuck.
back. How to build a better boy is what we're talking about
Yeah, we are.
today. I got some Letterboxd reviews.
Thank you.
If you guys want them. Do you want them, Dan?
I would love some letterbox reviews.
Kirsten said 0.5 star. More painful to get through than anything out of the new French extremity.
God Almighty, are you having a
What?
stroke?
Yeah, someone did the electromagnetic, the new French movement, wave movement.
What's the word?
Extremity.
Extremity?
Yeah. They didn't like the movie.
EXTREMITY.
Yeah. I
Extremity.
figured that was like a film movement that I wasn't. I've heard about new French wave cinema.
French New Wave.
Yeah, so I thought maybe that's what they meant. But there, Adam Bolt said 2 stars. The entirety of this runtime was spent debating with my friends as to whether the $3 billion government budget included a robot penis. Lawrence says China and McClane will defeat Thanos.
Yeah.
Cato says 0.5 star. Take a shot every time the U.S. military would have actually shot somebody in this movie.
Oh, you'd be dead. You'd be dead.
Everybody, the whole circle up of friends.
Dead.
Zoe says Noah Centineo. Is that how you say it? Centineo? Really has been typecasted as a jock love interest since the beginning of his career. Olivia Marie says 0.5 star. This is hands down the wildest U.S. military propaganda I've ever seen.
I don't know. Have you seen Tiger Cruise?
Rosie says the real war crime is whoever didn't know his eyebrows in this movie. And then Mia says 2.5 stars. I would have kissed a hot robot. I don't care. It's time for us to share our thoughts on this movie. Aaron, How to Build a Better Boy. Did they do it? Did they build a better movie?
I think they built a better movie. This movie kind of is along the same themes almost as Zapped with Zendaya, where we think we know what a perfect boy would be, and then we realize that it's not actually perfect because it's all fake. But I had more fun with this movie for sure. I have not seen this one. This was a movie that when it came out in 2014, I think I purely judged a book by its cover here and saw the title and said, yeah, I'm good. I I watched Zapped because of Zendaya, but I didn't know who either of these leads were. And just skipped right on by this one. And I'm kind of sad that I did because I ended up really liking it. I had a lot of fun. This movie is bonkers. Makes very little sense.
Yeah.
But I'm just here for it. Like I mean, maybe it worked out that they were just side characters and they got to have like free range with whatever they did. But Gabby and Bart would watch them together
100%
in anything. Is it what's her name? China
Anne McClain.
China Anne McClain. Put her in everything. Just, I mean, we talked about it while watching the movie, but it's almost too good to put her and Zendaya in a movie together. But like,
that would be unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah, throw Bart in there, and I would, whatever it is, would watch it. Maybe not on repeat, but I would definitely throw it into my heated rivalry like rotation.
How does it connect with heated rivalry?
Because that's what I'm watching on repeat.
Oh, okay.
Brand.
But if China Anne McClain and Zendaya and Matt Shively, I think his name is, who plays Bart, if you put them in a movie, whatever it is, I would put it on my like constant rewatch cycle.
There you go.
Because they were just, every time they were on screen, I just wanted more of it. Their comedic timing. It's also the first time that we've watched the actual bloopers. Normally we shut them right off.
It's just one blooper over.
I was ready to watch it. I mean, it was just the scene of them at the dance, and Bart is just
Matt Shively giving you a different take every time.
And I would have watched it
Yes.
for like 10 more minutes. Just the two of them just riffing off each other. They were great. I'm so happy we're going to see China Anne McClain again.
Real soon.
Real soon.
The years are going to begin to fly by.
So yeah, I had a great time with this movie. It's probably not going to crack my top 10, but it's definitely a movie that I will watch again, for sure.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. There's a lot of good in this movie. There's also a lot of bad in this movie.
No bad.
Like I
Just kidding, there's so much
some bad.
I just like
some bad.
Yeah, the all of the stuff at the U.S. military at the end is real icky and real weird and not fun. But the general idea of this movie, like we've seen something similar with Pixel Perfect, and I don't know, it just.
But it's okay when the girls do it.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah,
it's okay when we build better boys. It's not okay when men build better girls.
It's just like a fun
when
premise.
You say it like that, for sure not.
It's just a fun premise. You know the lesson that's going to be learned, and it works, and it does help. Like it's tough to love a movie like this when you are more invested in the supporting cast than you are about the main storyline, and so you know that's tough. But
when May ran off with Albert at one point, and you don't see them for a while, I was like, this movie's great.
Yeah.
You just think Gabby and Bart
crushing it.
Just crushing it.
They're so great. They're a blast. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. And
nobody kissed the robot.
And nobody kissed the robot.
That was important. Important.
The Operation Perfect Kiss.
Yeah.
Nothing. Dano?
Yeah. So there are just like 30 plus minutes of this movie that I think are as good as DCOMs get. And none of those 30 minutes involve building a robot boy or the military or our lead characters. And so it's hard because we're like China McClain and Matt Shively. Yeah. They are the stars.
Yeah.
But they're not. They are B and C, maybe C and D on the call sheet, depending on how you treat Albert there. And so when they're doing their thing, a blast. When they're not doing their thing, I don't know. And so that's tough because I don't disagree with anything that either of these two said about those two characters. Would watch that movie. Would watch that movie with Zendaya for sure. Maybe the best DCOM of all time if you could go back in time. The actual...
Not even go back in time. Give it to us now.
Yeah, I'll take it now for sure. But to go through the paces of this, we built...
I mean, Zendaya's probably a little busy, but like...
A little bit, maybe.
China and Matt are probably a little free.
Yeah. But like the weird science of it all doesn't work for me. In fact, Pixel Perfect, more problematic. I actually had more fun with Pixel Perfect, the main story, than I do with this one, with it just being nonsensical in outer space, the Paris and military of it all, and then the army getting invested on creating a romantic environment like that. None of that worked for me. But The side characters in this movie are just such a delight. They're so funny. They're so talented. They are really like a blast. So it made the movie go by a little bit quicker. So there's that.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for us to make our list. Check it twice, see where it lands. We are on, is this 98? Is that right? 98? I think so.
Wow. Almost to 100.
I'm sorry, 95.
Okay.
What was I
not
what was
as
I even
close as we
talking
thought
about?
then.
But
That's
still there.
Yep.
Still there. Aaron, where's Building a Better Boy landing for you?
Yeah, this is going to come in at number 16 for me.
Okay.
It is ahead of Camp Rock 2, even though Camp Rock 2 does get a musical bump.
Doesn't get a quality bump.
Doesn't get a quality bump. So this is better than that. And for me, it is right behind Let It Shine and Avalon High. Let It Shine, I think, is a better movie and gets a musical bump. And then Avalon High, I feel like was Disney trying something. And so that's going to get a little bit of a bump for me.
Avalon High and Let It Shine, both top 20 movies for me.
Yeah. But I had a great time with this movie. And in my mind, I know that like Albert and May are technically the stars of this movie because it's about that. But yeah, I feel like China McClain and Matt Shibley really shined in this movie, and I would watch it again.
Did they let it shine?
Put them in that movie too. I don't care. Put them in every movie.
Put it in all movies.
You want those two to be the lead of a rap battle movie?
Yeah. Matt Shibley trying to rap.
Oof.
I'm here.
Man.
It could be like that when what's his name in Lemonade Mouth starts rapping. You're like, oh wait,
yeah.
Oh,
he's
okay.
is he good?
No, I think she could have been like the lead female in that
She
movie,
could've,
and he
yes,
could have been like
yes.
the best friend.
Yes.
But I mean, I want the two of them in just more stuff together. Like I
For
thought
sure.
they had great, like not necessarily like romantic chemistry where you see two people on screen and you're like, oh, they're gonna end up together. But like the two of them just had great comedic chemistry, and I would just watch them. I don't know. Are there more bloopers? Can you release more bloopers?
Release the blooper cut.
Release the blooper reel. Would watch.
How busy's China? Is she getting a lot of work these
I don't
days?
know.
Can we
Neither of them, I don't
write a
think,
movie
are
for her?
Well,
She did House of Pain for
Is she still on
173
House of
episodes.
Pain?
I don't think so.
okay. Well, I don't know.
Can we write
Guys,
something
what are you
for her?
doing?
Let's
Can
write
we
something for
we write something for you? Can we just
Let's write something for China.
want more of those two just getting? I don't know. Just put them in a room and have them write a script. Like
There you go. Has your top 10 changed? at all?
no.
No.
Someday I'll remember that we do that. And
House of Pain's still on the air.
okay, there you go. So number
Not for
10,
long.
Phantom of the Megaplex. 9, Smart House. 8, T-Beach Movie. 7, Johnny Tsunami. 6, Right on Track. 5, Cadet Kelly, starring
Right
Hilary
on
Duff, who is
Track.
currently on tour
She's coming clean.
for her new upcoming album, Luck or Something. 4,
Is that the actual name, or did you like, or is it Luck, or like
Is the
or
name of
something?
the album Luck or something, or is it's
Luck,
Luck or something?
or it's like something like that?
I'm pretty sure it's Luck or something.
Okay.
Luck,
Okay.
..
I don't know. I don't know if you were
Cloud
doing-
9, 3 High School Musical, 2 Lemonade Mouth, and number 1 Motocrossed.
How to Build a Better Boy is sliding into number 21 for me, which is in between. I have Let It Shine right
Luck or
above it.
Something.
I have Let It Shine right above it. And then I have the Wizards movie right below it. So sandwiched in between those two movies is How to Build a Better Boy. My top 10 has not changed. Cadet Kelly at 10, Cloud 9 at 9, Get a Clue at 8, High School Musical at 7, Motocross at 6, Johnny Tsunami number 5, High School Musical The Deuce at 4, The Greatest Movie of Our Time and Any Time, Brink at 3, Teen Beach Movie at 2, and Lemonade Mouth number 1.
I have How to Build a Better Boy at 29.
Oh, you're going to share your list too?
And yeah, I know, believe it or not. I have Xenon one spot ahead of it. I think Xenon gets a bump for being like an original. And this is one spot ahead of Hatching Pete, a movie that Bran loved, which I do think is bonkers crazy. But like if I look at like,
I have this movie ahead of Hatching
do you
Pete.
really? Okay.
Hatching Pete
Like
at
high
24.
school, like I have like movies like Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior, I have ahead of this, or like, you know, there was another one I saw in here that was like a high school themed movie that I just thought was a little bit better than this one. So my top 10 hasn't changed. Halloween Town, Scream Team, Get a Clue, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off, Phantom of the Megaplex, Johnny Tsunami, Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire, Lemonade Mouth, Cadet Kelly, number 1, Moto Crossed. There it is, 10-1.
There it is, everybody. We did it. We're going to come back next week, and we're going to talk about, what is it, bad haircut?
Bad hair day.
Bad hair day. So
Which
come on.
I did keep calling it bad haircut.
So now you've
What
got
that
it.
would have been?
I've got the info. So coming back for that, our first movie of 2015.
Let's do it.
Even though it's
Here in
2026. So coming back for that.
Yeah, we're doing 2015 and 2026.
You get it.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of years in
lot of years.
2026.
Amen.
We're doing all of them.
We've done a lot of years just in this January.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right, coming back for that. Until then, keep
Keep
coming
coming
up.
up all day, every day. DCOM Descendants is a Bramble Jam podcast produced by Brandon Gray. And yeah, that Greenville, South Carolina. For more information on the show, you can go to DCOMpodcast.com. You can go to DCOM Descendants on the socials. You can leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts.
That was a
and go
short
over to Bramble Jam. What?
It ended, but it was my fault.
Cool. Bramble Jam Plus for every podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye.